Never heard that talk before. Welcome. Did you guys hear that? I've never heard that before. That was interesting. My name is Jennifer Cobb, and I am a Diamond Ambassador with Plexus. If you are new to Plexus or new to this company, this is your first experience. You have no idea what that means, and that's okay because we're going to be talking about what that means. So I'm going to tell you just a little bit about my story and kind of where I came from, how I got started, why I got started, and then just kind of give you an idea of what this could look like for you and for your business should you choose to start this business. If you are on this call and you are already with Plexus, you have already started your business, no matter what that looks like, what capacity, this is really good to hear too, because sometimes, every call that I ever get on, I learn so much more. Like I just hear something and I'm like, gosh, I didn't know that before. I didn't think about it from that perspective. So I ask that you keep an open mind when you are listening and, take some notes, write down thoughts as you have them, and just let yourself dream big. That's what I ask that you do during this call. So I'm going to start with my story. So I started my Plexus journey over 2.5 years ago. It was August of 2018 is when I started my Plexus business. That's what we're here for tonight. We're here to talk about the business opportunity. So you're not going to hear a lot about the products, but interestingly enough, I did not join for the products. So I don't know if anybody else in here did the same as me, but if you did, share that in the chat, if you joined for the business opportunity, just for the business opportunity, or if you join for the products, because it's interesting to see that there's usually two different camps with that. So it's kind of cool. So I was following my friend Marianne at this Loud House on Instagram. I was following her, and here she is. I'm just letting her in. I was following her on Instagram, and I was watching her share continuously about this pink drink. I was watching her share about the products. Every story she ever did on Instagram stories, she always had her pink drink in her hand. She was always happy. She was always doing a million things. She has 5 kids. And I was just intrigued. Like she was always my first chat bubble. Do you guys know when you have the stories up above in Instagram? She was always like my first chat bubble. And it was like, what's Marianne up to today? Like, where is she drinking her pink drink today? Click on the bubble, right? And it was just so intriguing to me because I was like, sometimes I was like, is she selling this or does she just really love this product? Like I often had that kind of like, why is she always sharing this? She must really love it. Well, I really didn't give it much thought until in May of 2018. So I am a stay-at-home mom. Let me back up. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have 3 boys. My former life, I was a pharmaceutical rep. I was 13 years in corporate America. And I just decided through many factors, I was traveling a lot, I wasn't home a lot, that was it. Like we were going to be done. And my husband had gotten a really awesome job that was allowing me to be able to stay home with my boys. Well, enter May of 2018, and my husband lost that said job. So, so you might be thinking, okay, I've been there. Like if you've been there, let me know. You guys are quiet in the chat tonight. Let me know if you've been there. Like, have you ever experienced something so quick like that? Like a life change event in one day? Like that's what happened to us. Everything was great. Everything was going according to plan. And, one day it got pulled right out from under us. And so I go into panic mode, as a mom, you have 3 kids and you start to look at things differently when all of a sudden you have no income coming in and we had nothing. So every time I looked at the bank account, I was like, whatever is coming out is not getting replaced. It's not coming back in. And it was so scary. And so I decided that I had to make a change, like something had to happen. And it was probably me going back to work. So I went back and I started searching for pharmaceutical jobs again. But for anybody who's in that industry, they don't hire in the summer. It's like a known thing. They do their mass hiring in the fall. So it was summer, it was May, and summer was coming. And I was like, there's no way, like there's no opportunity. So, so there wasn't, I wasn't even getting interviews. And so I was still watching Marianne on Instagram, and I saw her share on this one particular day. It was a day in July, July 12th. I watched her share, and she said that she was making a 6-figure income from sharing these products, from sharing this pink drink. I was like, what? And I went back, like I pressed the back button. I watched stories again. I'm like, did she just say 6 figures? Went back, and I was like, this is crazy. So this person who I've been watching, who I've grown to trust, we don't know each other at all. We've never talked. You know, we had like mutual friends in the Instagram world, but we had never really talked. And I'm like, oh my gosh, does she really make that much money? Like, is that even possible? And so I messaged her, and I told her that I said, can I do this? Like, is this something I can do? Like, and she said, yeah, absolutely. What are you looking for? I said, I need to make money. And she was like, well, you can make $1,000 this month. And I was like, really? Like, is that really true? You know, all the doubts start to kind of cast in. And I just was like, at that point, I had nothing else. When I tell the story, my son has heard me tell it a million times. He is now 15, but he was, 12 at the time. And he was in the room with me. We were in our living room at the time at our old house. And I said to him, I said, I'm going to do this. And he was like, okay, mom, great. You know? And I was like, no, I'm going to do this. Like, I'm going to sign up, and I am going to the top of this company. I don't even know what the top of the company was called, but I was going to it because I just knew that I could do it. And it's just crazy, right? You guys are probably like, well, how did you know? Like, you didn't really know anybody. You didn't really know Marianne, but I knew I could do it. Something that day told me that nothing was going to stop me, because I didn't want to have to go back to work. I didn't want to have to make that drive every single day. I didn't want to have to miss out on more things that I'd already missed out on. And I was enjoying staying at home with the boys. So I joined, and I started my business on August 1st. I had no idea what products I was getting. Marianne helped me. She like ordered my products for me. I had no idea. I didn't care. I didn't know anything about gut health. I didn't care about gut health. And so we're not going to talk about gut health tonight on the phone. I mean, tonight on this call. So I just was like, I'm starting this business. And so I did. And I just went guns a-blazing. I just knew that I could do this, and I wanted to find people like me who needed this as well. So I was looking for people with a need. So you might be on this call and you might be like, okay, I'm not relating to anything she's saying. And that's okay. You know, you might not be in a place where you have had a need like this, or, you know, maybe you've never had a loss of a job or anything like that. And that's okay, because you don't have to have that background to join and start this. You don't have to. You're going to figure out even as we go through this call tonight, and then afterwards, when you talk with who invited you here, or if you're new and you've already joined, you know, you're going to help to figure out like what your why is and why you are doing this. Like, that's going to come to you. It's going to be something that you are going to be just amazed by, because you're going to watch it happen. Like, you are going to watch it happen, and then you get to help watch it happen for other people. So, before I go on and explain, kind of like how you do this business and how you guys can get started, I do want to give just a little bit more background of the severity of my situation, because I think it makes the journey just seem, I don't know, a little bit more complete. But it got so bad. Like I said, my husband lost his job in May. So this was July. I started my business August 1st. By the time August 1st hit, our bank account was depleted, completely depleted. Like, if I were to try to swipe for a gallon of milk, it would not have swiped. We were on food stamps, and we were on Medicaid. So we went from being a 6-figure income. My husband had a 6-figure income job, to that situation. And that was really scary. And I pray that no one in here has ever been through that. And if you have, I am with you on that, because it is darn scary. And so I just knew that I was never going to go back to that. I knew from that August 1st on that that was going to be my past, and I was going to be able to decide my future, you know? And so I started this business. I started sharing on Instagram. You can share anywhere. You can share on Facebook, on Instagram. You can do whatever you want. You can go to the soccer fields and go find moms who are interested. Like, you could do it however you want, however you normally share something, because we all share, right? We are all professional sharers. I don't have to know anybody on this call personally to say that you've shared something in your life. We all do. We share our hairstylist. We share our new favorite flat iron. We share our favorite recipes, our favorite movies, our favorite restaurants, our favorite finds at Target. We share everything. The difference is when we share those said things, we don't get a check from those companies. Those companies do not send us a check. And here's newsflash too. If you're on Instagram and you're seeing all these influencers share all of these things, they're getting pennies for sharing that stuff. Pennies. There are a select few that are making a decent amount of money, nothing compared to what we can make here at Plexus, but they are getting pennies for sharing products that they don't even love or know or got to choose or want, you know, but that's what they're getting. So that is going to be the amazing story behind this. Is you don't have to be an influencer. You can. We have influencers on our team. You don't have to be one. You don't have to be anything special. I am nobody special. You just have to have a goal and a dream and a heart to help people. And for me, I love to help people with the health products, but my passion is helping people to grow their business. That's been my passion from day one, because that's what helped me. And so I want to help others do that as well. And the best part is they're getting healthy and loving their products at the same time. So that's my story. I want to share with you guys. I'm going to share my screen and just kind of go over a little bit of the background of Plexus. So then you kind of know, who this company is, who we are, what we have to offer, and, if it's something that you, you want to consider. So, okay, so here we go. So this is obviously Plexus. So, I mean, and this is really silly, but I actually love this saying, because for me, all those things that are written at the bottom, the right time, the right place, the right team, that literally describes my journey. It was the right time in my life to be in the place that I was, watching Marianne on that July 12th share about how she made a 6-figure income from sharing a paint drink. And I found the right team. I found a team that works together and truly knows how to build a business. So who is Plexus? This is just good if you're like a background person and you kind of want to know, like, what is this company? Who are they? So Plexus is referred to as a health and happiness company, began as a breast health company. And our first product was a breast check kit, which we actually still sell. Company is based out of beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. We love, love, love visiting headquarters. They're debt-free, privately owned. All the products are sourced and made in the US. One of the top Inc. 5,000 fastest growing companies. They are huge on philanthropy, and they have an A+ BBB rating. Everybody knows what a BBB rating is, right? And Plexus is A+, meaning it cannot get any better. What is Plexus? So Plexus has all natural, non-GMO, gluten-free, soy-free products. There's a bunch of different categories, which I love. So there is something for everybody, from kids all the way up to adults. There's products for gut health, for weight loss, for nutrition, for skincare, kids, and then just overall wellness. We have a new product called Immune Plus, which is just came at the perfect time, and it's an incredible product. So why Plexus? So I don't know if you have been in an MLM before and any other network marketing companies. I actually dabbled in one for a short amount of time, and it was a horrific experience. And so chances are maybe you've been with another MLM and you're here tonight and you're already like kind of got the guard up because you're like, I don't really love MLMs. This one is different, completely different. And I'm proof because I'm here. I left the other one because it was for the birds. So Plexus, there's no required purchases, none at all. You just purchase your own products. That's it. You don't carry inventory. You don't have a party. There's no quota. We build our team together. I'm going to get more into that, but we build our team together, which is amazing. And we literally, it's teamwork. We work together and we help to hold each other accountable in doing so. So how do we get paid? This is just, I know this is a confusing slide. It's my least favorite slide. I'm not a numbers person, but I want to share it for those of you that are. So this is how you get started. You simply purchase your own products and that's it. You are ready to start earning. I mean, you can start earning 3 minutes after you purchase your own products. We're paid 11 different ways. We're paid 5 times a month. Today was actually another payday. We get paid by points. I don't want to get too much into this because it's just too hard. It's too hard. And we are all about simple. Our compensation plan is beyond simple. I mean, and the other company that I was with, and I don't know if you've been with another company, put a 1 in the chat if you've been with another company and looking at their comp plan, you needed a rocket science degree. Not with Plexus. This screen is about as complicated as it gets. That's how easy it is. So you just get points, a point value per person that joins your team. And then if you look on the right, you just hit ranks as you start to share with more people. So you share with 3 people, these are just bonuses and they actually double. Most people do it in fast start, which means they move quickly. We help to move you quickly if that's your goal. If it's not your goal and you want to go at your own pace, that's okay too. But that just gives you an idea of how much you can earn. This is the slide that your eyes are probably going to pop out a little bit. This is my favorite part of Plexus, is that the referral bonus it's incredible. So if you join tonight and you grabbed your best friend, you earn $35. Boom, $35. If you join tonight and you grab 3 friends, you already have earned $405. I did that in my first night. I sat down on August 1st. I started my business. I basically phoned my ride or die people. Everybody has ride or die people, right? It could be your mom, your sister, your aunt, your cousin, your BFF, whomever. And I was like, you have got to do this with me. I'm so excited. You've got to do this with me. And so they did, because we share things, right? So it's not weird that I was sharing something with them. And so if this were right now, if I joined today and did that, I would earn $405. Gosh, when I started, it was like 175. So it's just, the company just grows and grows and grows and gives more and gives more and gives more. If you refer 6, it's $710. 10 is $1,150 and 20 is $2,000. Okay. I know I can't see the chat right now. So I'm going to ask you to put anything in the chat, but I can guarantee that every single person on this call knows 20 people. So I want you to imagine that.
The yellow button.
Oh no.
What is that?
I have to mute. Hold on, guys. Can somebody tell them to mute? Otherwise I have to stop sharing my screen. Okay. So it was a cute little one. Whoever I heard was super cute. They were just excited. They were excited about the 20 for 2,000. So like I was saying, if you know 20 people, you can earn $2,000 this month. By the end of this month, I want you to think about the insanity of that. We all know 20 people. Okay. So these are what are called our ranks, promotions, whatever you would call them. And basically at the beginning of the call, remember I said, this isn't going to mean anything to you, but I'm a diamond. So if you look at that income, it's It's out of this world. 38,000 a month. These are averages, 38,000 a month, and then annually $462,000 a year. It's an insane amount of money. And I want you to remember when I first started telling you my story tonight, because I never want to downplay like the importance of that kind of money. It's incredible. It has given my family so many choices, and just so much less stress. I shared last week on a call that we just booked my son for a trip to Brazil. He's going to Brazil to play for an academy, with a soccer academy in Brazil. He is an avid soccer player. And this is the 15 who was 12-year-old in the room with me when I said I was going to start this. And we were able to do that without blinking an eye, and just so many other things that we are able to do. If we have to buy a car, get a car fixed, or help somebody out, financially, or donate or help somebody, these are things that we now have choices to do that we didn't before. I didn't even know how I was going to pay for food on my table. So I always want to share that, not in a super boastful way, like, look at me, or look at us, because there are other diamonds there. I can't see the chat right now, but there are at least 5 or 6 other diamonds on this call right now. So this isn't something that is just for a select few people, because if you look at the total people on the call and what I just said, that's an incredible amount of people. You can be there too. So now you might be thinking, you know what, that's a lot of money. I don't need that kind of money. I have a full-time job, or I'm a teacher, or whatever. I don't need that. Well, then I want you to look at the ranks and just kind of think to yourself, what rank would change my life? Would it be Ruby? Would it be Senior Ruby? And those names don't mean anything to you, but look at the monthly amount. So would it be, $2,000 a month, or $3,000 or $5,000 a month? Because guess what? You don't have to go to the top. You can be super thrilled at gold, or senior gold, or ruby, or senior ruby. You don't have to go to the top. So that's the other blessing. Under income opportunity, that's a description of our team, which is really incredible. We have that. I didn't mean to go back. That represents our team. So we have 7 diamonds, 5 emeralds. We're getting another emerald this month. 7 senior rubies, 9 rubies, 25 senior golds, 72 golds, 14 senior silvers, and 330 silvers. And we are still considered a newer team in Plexus. So that's really amazing. So yeah, that's our team. We are stay-at-home moms, full-time working moms, part-time teachers, homeschool teachers, former corporate world like myself. We have men. We're friends. We are friends. This is a real life picture of us back in January. We went to Hilton Head Island and we had a blast. So we would love for you to join. And be part of our team. So this is just, you might be thinking, I don't have any tools. I wouldn't know what to share, wouldn't know what to post. There's no way. We love this part. Like, these are pictures that we have taken on our team. We love, love, love attraction marketing. So we give you all the tools and the resources. It's all in a Facebook group. It's all in albums. And we go, hey, here's your photos. You can use them, you could do your own, but we never want you having to reinvent the wheel and figure things out. We will do it with you and for you. So that's the gist of it. Does anybody have, I'm going to stop sharing in 1 second. Does anybody have any questions, or any comments? We finished at a good time today. I just want you to know, like, if you are I remember one of my first calls that I watched just like this. I was sitting in my old kitchen. I remember where I was sitting. I remember what I was wearing, because moments like that, we always remember, right? And I remember watching, so it'd be somebody like me, giving this talk. And I just remember, maybe you're not like that tonight, and that's okay. You'll find somebody that inspires you, but I just remember being super duper inspired. And I just remember thinking, like, wow, like like, I think she's legitimately telling the truth. Like, I think she really did do all these things and she feels all these things. And I feel like I can do that. You know, I see myself being able to do that. Yeah. See, Megan just said, you know, she was so skeptical before she started. She was very skeptical before she started. Trust me, I was part of that. And now Megan is a diamond as well. You see, Jenny just said she's a diamond. I mean, so this that she makes 9 times that she did as a teacher. And you guys, we love teachers. I mean, I come from a whole entire family of teacher. I have a teaching degree. I don't teach, obviously. But I mean, this is just something you could do in addition to, you could do it on its own, whatever your goal is. My goal tonight was just to get you to see that there is a way. There is a way for you to live your dreams. You know, maybe you don't have any dreams yet. That's okay. You know, you might just have a really big why. Like mine was to feed my kids and to be able to not have to go back to work and be leaving them all the time. So I just want you to sit and just be encouraged by that and just know that you too can do this. It sounds so cliche, but you too can do this. And if you join this team, you will not be alone. You will absolutely not be alone. Yes, there's so much room for you, and we are here for no matter what you need. So please, please, please go back to the person that invited you to this call tonight, and please just let them know what you think. Even if you're still unsure or you're skeptical, let them know that, because we're happy to talk about that too, because most of us started in that same exact situation. So anyway, I just want to thank you guys for spending your Thursday night with us, and just happy that you're here. And any questions, just let us know. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.